here we go. We are live right now, Wagwan people. Live from the village right now. It is 9:36 p.m. 2nd of July, 2020, London, England. What is it? Where you at? Let's play some Halo 5 Guardians. It's getting into this, man. Getting into this. All right. So, let me switch over to this screen so y'all can see what I can see. And connect to the lobby. Does that even want me to do though? Here we go. Campaign. Resume. That's what we want to do. Ooh. So yeah, just been thinking about a lot of stuff lately. Deploying 5. Yeah, I think there's gonna have to be some changes made to the way I do YouTubes. I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter, maybe it does. Alright, so we've got to take care of these hunters, but yeah, I think I might have to maybe put my content out on different channels. I mean, I've kind of been doing that already, but maybe a bit more of that now. Spreading myself a little bit more. I just think that I don't know, it's just difficult to know what to do and how to do it, because I feel like what I do just isn't really the same as what most people are doing with YouTube. And oof. So it's like you're getting like advice from how to do this and how to do that, but I feel like a lot of the times the advice given is very generic and doesn't really apply to me. At the same time, it's like difficult to know what does. Oh, these upgraded. We got one hunter down. Oh, damn wall. Oof. Oof. Oh, okay, got him. Yes, I feel like from what I'm doing, because it's like you get all these like best practices and stuff like that, and then it just seems like for the type of content I'm creating, and the people who make similar sorts of content don't follow any of those best practices and just do just fine. So I wonder, like I'm not saying it's bad advice, but it's like, how much does that actually apply to me? But then when you don't do them, it's so difficult to know if you're gaining any traction or anything.
Get moving, sure.
That's not what I want to do. So I don't know, I mean, I think one of the problems I have with my main channel is that I mean, I know it's like not a big channel, I get that, but for the number of subscribers I have on the channel compared to the number of views I typically get, it's way low. And I know that's kind of typical across YouTube, like you're never going to have the exact same number of subscribers as views on your channel. But it just seems like it's way low, you know, like way low. And I don't know why that is, you know, and that's one of the most frustrating things, because it's like, am I doing, because I feel like this is the content that I want to be making, but at the same time, I do want as many people to see it as possible, you know. It's not, right, you know what I mean, it's not like you put it out there, you want people to see it, you want people to experience it, and it's like, if I'm doing something that is hindering its growth or hindering people seeing it, then I want to know what that is, or is there something I should be doing, you know, something I should be doing that I'm not doing, or something that I shouldn't be doing that I am doing, you know. What is it that causes like so many people to have subscribed and then never bother watch any of my videos again? I know part of the reason, I mean, I understand that my content has changed a little bit over the years, and you know, I know that's part of it, and of course there's people who just get bored of you anyway, you can't really help that, but it just seems like there's so many, like when I look at the views, especially when vast majority of my views are coming from people who aren't subscribed to my channel. So out of the people who are subscribed to my channel, like there's very few of them that are actually watching my videos, and it's just like, okay, so where's the rest of the people who subscribed, and you know, where are they? Like there's 1,770, 80 people, and out of that maybe 5, you know, maybe 5 people who subscribe to my channel actually watch my videos. The rest of it are from people who aren't subscribed. So it's like they come along and they watch the video and they don't subscribe. So okay, like, is there something they didn't like or something that's off-putting? I don't know. But then all the people who chose to subscribe and then just don't bother watch, is like, I don't understand that. I don't. Okay, here, I remember what we're supposed to do now. Run through these things in it. You know, I don't understand why that is, and it's a frustrating thing as a content creator to deal with.
System lock. Give me a hand.
So, yeah, it's like, probably should have never shot from up here actually. So it's like, yeah, so I feel like maybe what I need to do is be more niche, I guess. I'm actually considering, I don't know if it's a good idea or not, it's probably not, but I'm actually considering just starting a whole bunch of new channels and just like starting right from the beginning, starting fresh. You know, just being like, hey.
I'm down.
You know, I don't know if that's a good idea, and it probably isn't. But I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should just like start a whole new channel, start right from the beginning. You know, I think a lot of my content I can repurpose, because I never did a whole trend seeking thing. But yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to just start again, just let this channel go and move all my content, or at least as much of it, over to different channels and be like, okay, this is... that's what I need to do. I really don't know. Because I don't want to do something like that. It's such a big thing to do. And then it just doesn't even matter anyway. Like, that's my concern. Because it's such a big, not necessarily a final thing. I mean, you can undo it, I guess. As long as you don't just delete everything completely. But it's just still a big move to make. And then I don't know if that's even going to matter. Because I just don't know.
System locked. I need a hand.
I really don't know. Ugh. We gotta start all over again. Oh, we've got to start all over again, really? Start all the way here again. Alright, that did not work.
Eliminate the Covenant forces and get to those controls.
I really don't know. I don't know if it's gonna matter or not. And that's the thing, it's like maybe it matter, maybe it won't. I really don't know. Oof.
I'm down.
Yeah, someone better get to me.
I'm down. I'm up.
Oosh. Try and get her. Why are you giving me a checkpoint now, though?
Still seeing hostiles. Clear them out so we can initiate the overload.
Oof. Need to get into cover. Eesh. Oh!
Assist.
These guys, though, like, when you call for assist, they don't seem to, like, try to shoot the enemies around you before they assist you. They literally just, like, run up to you and start, like, dude, you can shoot enemies first and then come to help somebody. That's probably a better idea than to try and help somebody up while there's somebody shooting at you still. Like, what are you doing?
Still seeing hostiles. Clear them out so we can initiate the overload.
But then, yeah. Oosh. Oh. Oh, damn it.
System locked.
Alrighty. Oh, damn it. What are you shooting in the wall? Oh, freaking hell. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Still seeing hostiles. Clear them out so we can initiate the overload.
So yeah, that's where my mind's at right now. Just wondering what the next best move is. Oi, oi, oi. Let me get a new weapon. If I can even find a new weapon. There we go. Ooh, actually, even better. Did that actually explode? sure if that grenade even exploded, you know. Finally push them back. Oh, one guy here. You finally push them back. Push, get down, cover. Ugh. Oh, yeah. So you kind of have to let them do their own thing for a little bit. Then call them for help. That's how it seems to go. Yeah, difficult choices, man. Difficult choices. I mean, I like the idea of having different content on different platforms and even different channels for different content. It's not a bad idea, but at the same time, I have put a lot into the current channel I have, and it's like, is it really time to just be like, hey, is it? Is it really time to let this channel go and just like start something new? I mean, when I say something new, I mean you start a new channel and just be like, okay, let's start again. Let's not worry about all these people who are here that aren't watching. Let's try and find the people who are watching and build it up from there. Is that what I should be trying to do? So I've been reading some stuff about how YouTube works, and I don't know how much of that is fact because, you know, it's the end of the day, who knows what people say. Sometimes people just talk out their arse, innit? But it does seem to be true based on my experience that if you got a whole lot of people subscribe to your channel and they're not watching, then your videos don't get promoted so much. And it's kind of like, I kind of feel like that could be it. I mean, I don't say that is it, and that's one of the things. It's like that might even be the issue. The issue could be something completely different. So I don't want to do all this and then it's like, doesn't even matter anyway. Can't do nothing with Linda right there. Can't do night with Linda. Oh, damn it. But he just like move out the way though. checkpoint. Oh, see? Just moves out the way at the last second. Needs to get closer. Oh, damn it. So you're just going to keep doing that, though? Thing is, you need to stop ducking me like that, man. Come on. I'm just legit just wasting ammo now. Okay, managed to get that one. No. Whoosh. Alright, where are we going? I don't even know. Venting. Okay, we're supposed to be here? Or... we supposed to be here? Shoot, I'm out. Okay. Ross. Oof. We've got one of our own in a Banshee, so I can't be shooting her down. We've got maybe two of our own actually in a Banshee. I would say Banshee does seem a bit easier to control in this game than in previous games. You know, I do like the controls with Banshee in this. It's a bit more fluid. So am I supposed to like destroy these or something? Ooh. Okay. Can I just no? Can I break through this door then? There we go.
Override controls. Override activated.
Perfect. Coolant system inner workings are exposed.
Eliminate the target's routine.
Grab Banshees. We can target the pipes more easily from the air.
The Armada's been alerted to our presence.
Ooh.
Reinforcements inbound. Sending phantoms.
Sending in reinforcements, eh?
Evac now.
Banshees aren't fast enough to get clear of the reactor explosion.
Flying in the Pelican. No signal on the target retrieval. Armada must have taken it out.
Frederick, find the nearest hangar bay. You're taking a Prowler.
Okay. Yeah, see, I've come too far just to come this far is basically how I feel. I think that's a good way of describing it. I feel like I've come too far just to come this far.
There's the hangar.
Prowler's just inside for an airlock.
Can I actually fly downwards? Can I actually get in? Oh yeah, just like that. I can just walk through. Just walk through. That's all I need to do. Just walk right through. Probably should have taken a Banshee still, actually.
There's the Prowler.
But the hangar's full of Covenant.
Clear them out. Prep for launch.
Do it quick. Rather not be here when the station melts around us.
Can I go back and get a Banshee and just like come fly through or something? Can I do that? Okay, well, I guess not. I guess we're doing this on foot. Now, sometimes you can kind of sneak your way through the things, but oh well. Not today, sir. Not today. Alright, where are we getting? Where are we going? Alright, there's a few more of these guys around. Oh, there's quite a lot down there by the looks of it. Oh, who behind me? Who in front of me? Oh, ooh. This doesn't let you know if they're up or down, which previous, I think the last Halo game did. They let you know if they're down, higher or lower than you. This one, oh, okay, you. This one doesn't seem to want to do that.
Launch controls are here.
Oh, there's loads of these fellas. Oh, snap.
I'm down. Pull that trigger. Assisting. I'm up. Taking damage.
You got a hunter now as well? I think only one though. Normally hunters are in pairs. Oh, yeah. Well, wait, I guess there's the other one. That's the other one. Yep, hunters are always in pairs.
Hold off the Covenant while the Prowler preps for launch.
More hunters.
Oosh, they. Oh. Oof. Oy, oy, oy. The hunters were on my side, I'm thinking Halo 3. For a short period in Halo 3, the hunters were the hunters were teaming up when it was the Covenant, the elites, the hunters, and myself and the humans versus the brutes.
Moving to cover.
And then I don't know what happened. ODST. Okay, I think it's just the hunters left now. Which, you know, still a thing.
We lost Linda. Get to cover.
Ooh. Okay, here we go. I also need. Are you seriously gonna?
Kelly's comms went dead. Regroup.
Oh,
I'm down.
Targeting.
I need a hand.
All set, Chief.
Back in it.
oh shit!
Give me a hand. Need support.
I got you.
Oh, can you not get stuck all the time? Oh, flipping out!
I need support.
Yo, Mr. Man, Wagwan. I thought that Will and Jada had an open marriage, anyways. Yeah, I mean, I think they. Oh well, they've kind of. Actually, come to think, did they? I don't know. I know they talked about not having a marriage or transitioning from a marriage to a life partnership, and I guess nobody really knew what they meant by that. Because maybe a lot of people took that to mean they had an open marriage, but I guess so. I mean, here's the thing, like, this game's pissed me off right now, to be honest with you. Here's the thing, like, to be honest, I'm not sure if I believe that guy. But that being said, you know these Hollywood types, they're weird people. You know what I mean? They're not normal people. So it wouldn't be totally surprising if it were true. But I don't know, something about this whole thing, I'm not sure this one is. I feel like this guy's probably trying to get the clout, but it's believable, man. It's one of these things that could happen. But yeah, man, it's like while oh shit. While Will was plunging into America's Grand Canyon, this August Elite Alcina guy was plunging into Jada's. That's what seems like happened. I mean, if you think about how many guys and girls want to sleep with Will and Jada, it's believable. Well, indeed, like, they're attractive people, no doubt. And there's been rumors about Will Smith being unfaithful for years. Like, I've heard people talk about how they knew somebody who was on a set with him, then he was taking all kind of girls back to his like hotel room or something like that. And so these stories, these rumors have been around a while. It's not like it's a new thing, but it's like rumors, isn't it? You kind of take it with a pinch of salt. You don't always give it that weight. But this guy comes out and it becomes big news. And it's like, yeah, I'm not sure if I believe it, but at the same time, it's not that it's like an unbelievable story. It's not an unthinkable thing. And yeah, like these Hollywood types, they do some weird stuff, man. Just anyway, like forget like open marriages and swinging and that kind of stuff. Hollywood types are just weird people. Like a lot of times, you know, there's a lot of them that feel like laws and rules don't really apply to them. You know what I mean? Like, oh, now this more like it. Oh shit!
I'm down.
Did I just shoot myself in the face?
I'm down. I need support.
Oh, come on. Okay, so at least I know there's a rocket launcher, so I just need to not shoot myself in the face with it. But yeah, it's like, you know, a lot of them feel like the laws don't apply to them. Like, that's where you get all these like Harvey Weinstein types and, you know, men's like that, and all these other people that do all these things, like, because like a lot of them feel like the laws don't apply to them, the rules don't apply to them. They're not, you know, and in many cases they don't. It don't. You know, people treat them different. Let's be real. Like, people treat these celebrity types, these big celebrities, different than other people. The type of things that they get away with is unbelievable sometimes, because of their celebrity. You know, because of their fame, and you know, they're doing a big movie or a big time singer.
Let's go, Kelly.
Yeah, once you hit comfort level with money, they tend to explore boundaries. They're treated different for sure, absolutely. Like, I remember one while back with Kiefer Sutherland when he was doing 24. He got into a drink driving incident and he got arrested. And he got sentenced, but the judge allowed him to spend time outside of jail so he can complete the TV show. Like, the judge so he spent like a few days in prison, or in jail, I guess. And the judge was like, okay, you can spend a few days, come out to complete the show, and then come back into prison. That was the arrangement. That doesn't happen with regular people, you know. That does not happen with regular folk. But yeah, when you're a celebrity, and to be honest, that probably wouldn't happen with Kiefer Sutherland now, you know, not to be, you know, once you're off the TV, once you're off the air, people tend to not care so much. And I think he's still acting, but I don't think he's acting as much. So it's kind of like, yeah, good luck getting that kind of deal now. But so it's like, yeah, man. They get treated different. They probably start to believe their own hype. And they start to start doing things like this, you know, like, we think about this, yeah? Will Smith's a busy dude. You know, like, he's probably out making movies, traveling the world. What's Jada doing? What's Jada doing while he's doing that? She's just gonna sit at home? You know? She's just supposed to sit at home and do nothing? Just waiting for this guy? You know, he's having his fun. I guess she's having hers. You know what I mean? It's like the kids are grown up. I mean, yeah, she's doing the red table talk thing, but you know. Jada is in the house all right, you know. She can come up with some interesting ideas, yeah. Got him. I'm just saying, man, when if you leave the kitty cat alone, the kitty cat will roam. You know? Just kind of how it goes sometimes. But hey, like I said, I'm not sure if I believe this guy. It does feel like a little bit like clout chasing to me, but I don't know, man. We'll see, we'll see. Apparently Jada's gonna do a special Red Table talk to discuss this, so you know, plenty of eyes are tuning into that show. Plenty of eyes are going to be on that episode. I haven't watched Red Table Talk for a minute, so I might have to tune into that one, see what I want. Wife can be a dangerous thing for a marriage. Well, indeed. 100%. But apparently they don't have a marriage. They have a life partnership. So, supposedly this is all under Will's approval. I guess it's August. Alcina guy was keeping her satisfied when he couldn't. You know, hey, the life of celebrities, man, I tell you, all into some weird ass kinky shizzle. But how you doing, Mr. Man? How's your day going? How's your day been?
Tried to warn you this was happening. Onyx no longer an asset, Captain. She is a danger. She has access to the Forerunner domain, a galaxy-spanning network that allows her to control whatever devices caused this damage.
Master Chief believes she contacted him.
No. I must not speak to her.
He's gone in search of
guy's been ignored.
To deal with her as a threat.
Hey! Is anyone gonna answer me?
You're out of line, Roland.
Yes, sir. But so is everyone else. You created Cortana, Doc. And now you're throwing her out the airlock with these accusations.
Roland.
You think she tricked the Master Chief into abandoning his post? Respectfully, sir, to what end? Why is Cortana the problem? Because she refused to die when she was supposed to?
I'm good. Just had a new boiler put in. The other one was on its last legs. British Gas refused to fix it because it was so old. Really? Aren't they doing that thing where they replace your boiler or something? I saw like an advert or something like that. Where they say they replace your old boiler to upgrade it to one of the new ones for free or something along those lines. I don't remember. I wasn't really paying attention. But man, they say one thing. It's like the left hand don't know what the right hand's doing sometimes with some of these companies. Armor restraint. This guy looks like Nathan Fillion. This other guy looks like the black guy from 24.
Every other Spartan, every soldier, when they hear about this, they're gonna hate us. You know that, right?
You're not the only one here because of him.
I'm sure they have some offers on, but I'm never lucky enough to qualify, or I need additional work doing. Yeah, there's always something, isn't it? Cheeky bastards. Always something where it's like they got some offer going on, but it's like, yeah, oh no, this doesn't qualify for that, or the offer doesn't include such and such and such and such. So all right.
The Covenant brought this planet in 48. It wasn't even a sea colony then, but we never came back. Run by a private corp now, chipping away the glass, making her livable.
We have the worker's hat here. Who would leave a workman's hat in a spaceship? Like, what is that even doing there? Like, to what use would this helmet be in a spaceship? Like, if you had to do repair works and stuff. Well, like, yeah, maybe, I guess. As long as you don't have to go outside a spaceship.
Maybe we're not the only ones here for the Master Chief. This is Spartan Jameson Locke, UNSC. To whom am I speaking?
This is Governor Sloan.
Governor Sloan.
Governor didn't seem to want our help.
Well, he's gonna get it anyway.
Yeah, I know British Gas,
Spartans? What the hell are Spartans doing here?
we're doing this thing where they're giving, like, was it a free smart meter or something where it monitors your electricity and gas usage.
People of Meridian Station need our assistance.
And that was a free thing they were doing, so we got that a while back. Semi-optics to show that the spaceship is under construction, or that the people are civilians. Ah, indeed. Maybe we're about to kill some civilians. Like all the civilians that would have been on the Death Star
Meridian Control.
when Luke Skywalker blew it up. All the people who were working on the Death Star. And the second one, when it wasn't complete yet. Not the second one, the third one, when it wasn't complete yet. That means there would have been. I know lots of people kind of put this out that there would have been like people in construction now, which has nothing to do with it, just hired to do a job. And Luke killed them. Well, it wasn't Luke, but it was actually Lando, but still.
There must be a way to shut down the security system. Yeah, eliminate the threat and lock down ends.
Elevator control. Get those
So let me ask you something, Mr. Man. I need some honest feedback and opinions on this. My channel, the YouTube channel, Bandit Hayes channel specifically, I'm talking about. Do you find the content confusing in terms of like what the channel is supposed to be? Like, do you find that confusing? What I'm really trying to say. I mean, I don't think my content's confusing. Well, hopefully it's not confusing. But do you find, like, in terms of knowing what type of content I would post and what the channel is trying to do you find that a confusing message based on the types of videos I've uploaded over the last, I don't know, let's say few months or so, give or take? Oh shit, out of ammo. Reason I'm asking, because I've noticed this for a long time, that most of the views that I get are from people who aren't subscribed to my channel. And oh shit, that was what I was trying to do. And out of the people who are subscribed to the channel that are watching my videos, there's like very, very few. So, you know, I recognize that it's not a massive channel. It's, you know, 1,778 at the moment. I know it's not a massive channel, I get that. But from that, maybe like out of that 1,700 people who've subscribed, yeah, maybe about 5-ish, maybe 10 people actually watch their videos, and the rest of the views come from people who aren't subscribed. So I'm like wondering, like, have people subscribed thinking it's going to be something and then it isn't because the message is confusing based on what I'm uploading? And you know, that sort of thing. That's what I'm thinking. And that's what I'm asking, to see if that's the case or if there's something else that I might need to consider. I'm actually really considering possibly starting a whole new channel and just like effectively just starting again, you know, just like cancelling this and starting again. I'm considering. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Probably not. I don't know if it even matters, but it is something that's on my mind, whether I should just cut it loose and start again. I would say known for a few good years now. I've watched because of your film analysis. I can see that you're going the comedy skits more, and you have done well to sort the channel to make it more obvious to new viewers. Okay. So perhaps perhaps what could be worth considering is moving the film stuff, say the film and game talks, to its separate channel, and having the Bandit Hayes channel as more, say, comedy skits. That way everything has its room to breathe. But I don't know, I'm actually considering maybe I should just start everything again. Because part of me feels like the channel is somewhat, I mean, I don't know if this is the case, maybe I'm overthinking it. But part of me just to feel like this channel is kind of lost. Like, YouTube doesn't seem to know what to do with it. I'm not sure what's your goal in doing content. Just to reach as many people as possible. You know, to reach as many people as possible. I think, you know, you put stuff out into the world and you want as many people to see it as possible. And I want to know that I'm doing what I can do to make that happen. I know there's no guarantees, but if there's things that I should be thinking about, or things that I'm doing that I shouldn't be doing, or at least not in this way, then yeah, it's things I need to consider. Because I don't want to put stuff out and feel like I'm sabotaging my own work, you know. Yeah. I don't know, I might have to give serious consideration to that. Because I know, like, when I've looked into certain things, they usually say things like starting a new channel is not a good idea, but I don't know, maybe it is, I don't know. Maybe for me it is, I don't know. What's your favourite thing category? I understand we all like various things, but what type of content excites you the most? That's the thing, I guess I kind of like it all. I mean, I think when it really boils down to is creating content that, you know, makes people laugh, smile, have a good time. I feel like that's where I'm what I'm passionate about. That's like, even if it's not strictly speaking comedy, but just something where people can watch and have a good time with, you know. And I like the film analyses because I could do like a few things with those where you can have fun with it and make jokes and nitpick and, you know, have fun that way. And at the same time, I could, you know, try to make a point of it as well. So it's almost like two things in that, where it's like you could hopefully make people laugh, but hopefully, you know, give some good information where they might consider something that they didn't consider before, like the Robocop video, the Robocop 3 video. But I feel like that's probably one of my favorite videos I've done in recent times, where, because I really feel like it's done where, yeah, I'm taking a piss out of film, but at the same time I'm making a point where it's like there's a lot to consider that perhaps people haven't, because it kind of gets written off as this terrible film, you know. But then it has this whole thing about family and oppression. You know, there's quite a deep message in there that might have been missed by a lot of people. So I really like what I did with it, even though that's like, I don't know, 30 people watched it. But yeah, that's probably that's probably my favorite videos in recent times. One of the other things I'm considering as well is just keeping the sketches on Instagram. You know, just maybe do like the film games talks with YouTube, and just leave the sketches on Instagram. You know, I'm considering that, because I also like the idea of having different things on different platforms. You know, where for example, like, you know, we stream on Twitch, and then you've got videos on YouTube, so there's different reasons, there's different things, different platforms, and different reasons to follow in different places. You know what I mean? The thing with going the comedy route, ooh, with film analysis, I see it tends to be better with two people to bounce off each other as a dynamic. Film analysis where one person tends to be more personal and serious.
I feel this is my first big film.
And that's maybe the thing, isn't it? Maybe I'll just fit into a category that doesn't really exist, so nobody really knows what to make of my videos. You come across it and I guess you're expecting me to be completely serious throughout the entire video, where that's not really my style, you know. And maybe because they expect me to be serious and make 100% serious points, I don't know, man. Maybe that's part of it. People's expectations are not being met from what's typically out there in the world. Oof, no. Yeah, I mean, do you? But I mean, do you? But we understand that the viewers might take a while to get used to an unfamiliar format. Indeed. You know, I've been thinking of as well lately, and I kind of don't like the fact that I'm thinking about this, but if I'm being completely honest, this has partly been on my mind. That one of the reasons why the videos, in particular the film videos, don't always do so well. And don't get me wrong, there's been a few that have done really, really well, which I'm grateful for. But I think one of the reasons why most generally don't do so well, or maybe one of the reasons why people watch a video and don't subscribe, is because I show my face in the videos. I feel that's one of the reasons. I don't know if it's the reason, but a part of me does feel like that is one of the reasons that people maybe see it. I feel like they're not interested. And I think part of the reason for that is because, I mean, I'm in the UK, so my videos predominantly being shown in, say, English-speaking countries, where perhaps majority of people are of a certain look. You know what I mean? But yeah, part of me thinks that, because when I look at some of the film videos, like there's one guy who I started watching recently called Prim's Hood Cinema, and he does like these film reviews of, like, you know, the old school like the old school 90s hood movies, you know, like Boys in the Hood and Juice, and, you know, those kind of movies from that. Maybe not just the old school ones, some of the new ones as well. And he's really cool. I like his videos. He's really funny. Doesn't show his face for the videos. He did one video where he showed his face, but most of the time doesn't show his videos. It shows his face. And I've noticed where the videos and the channels that do well, where people do show their face, usually are of a certain look. So yeah, that has been on my mind. That has been, is that partly the reason that people watch the video? They find it because, you know, maybe it's a topic they're interested in. They watch it, and maybe that's why some of the videos do well, because they're looking for that type of video, looking out for that content. But then they watch it and they decide, it's all right, but I'm not gonna subscribe. That is, yeah. And a part of me is like, if that's the case, do I then give in to that and stop showing my face? Or do I go in defiance of that and keep showing my face, knowing that it means that my videos or our channel might not do so well afterwards? You know what I mean? Either way, it's a sucky decision. 100% that's a factor. You know that it's a factor. Why do you think so many people tune into your boxing streams? Because you fit the mold. It's difficult. Why I didn't show my face or use my voice in my vid. Indeed. But it's like, yeah, I mean, do I not show my face? And then maybe once the channel starts doing really well and it doesn't matter so much, you've kind of built up a following. At that point, it's like, yeah, it's what I look like. I'm blacks. Fooled ya. Do I do that? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, damn. I thought it was one of my guys. Oof, but yeah. But you're right, I remember the boxing stream I did. That was by far the biggest thing that I did, the biggest stream that I did. I can't remember how many people tuned in the end, but it was in the hundreds. Hundreds, like, I can't remember. I think it got up to about 100 or something like that at one point, 100 and 200 or something at one time. I don't remember, but by far. And speaking of fitting the mold, yeah, it's like reaction videos as well, you know. Is that the things, like, people only want to see a certain type of content from certain creators, and if you do anything outside of that, hardly anybody cares. And by the way, I know there is an audience, a big enough audience for people who don't care about that sort of thing, who aren't only gonna watch you because they think you're a white guy underneath. I know there's a big enough people watching it. It's just finding those people. You know, like if you, like, say you're already popular from something else, then you have that less. Then it's less of an issue because you're already popular, right? But when you're not and you're trying to build yourself up, yeah. Like, I saw one video ages ago, actually. It was with, you know, Deji, Deji Olatunji, KSI's brother, for lack of a better way of describing him. I don't think he likes being referred to as that, but I remember watching a video of him ages ago, and he was talking about KSI, and he apparently, in the beginning, KSI never showed his face in his videos, and I don't know if that was a deliberate choice, or it was just how it was at the time, but he didn't show his face in his videos. And supposedly a lot of people thought he was a white guy, and then, you know, by the time he was getting bigger and bigger and bigger and finally showed his face, it was like oh, okay, he isn't. But yeah, that's probably when I started thinking. I watched that video ages ago, and that's probably when I started thinking about it. Is that it? Plus, I remember getting a comment ages ago as well, where somebody said most people don't show their faces in their videos. I don't think much of it at the time. I was just like, yeah, whatever. And I don't even know if that guy was trying to be racist or anything. He probably wasn't, given the benefit of the doubt. He was just saying most people don't show their face in their videos, but I don't think much of it. But yeah, maybe I'm sabotaging my content without realizing. Maybe. If you're going to show your face, you're going to have to use a setup that projects your content next time you watch any creator. Understands that a lot of effort goes into the studio design to subliminally portray an image. Film reviewers will have a room for the DVDs, that type of thing. Yeah. I think I've got a pretty cool background for that sort of thing right now, actually. I like this background. Yeah. But boy, definitely a lot to consider, man. hated that clear room. It was cool having my own space, but yeah. Oh, you know what? They charged me £220 on the for when I left the apartment. £220 for damage and cleaning. Can you believe that? £220, you know. And to be, I know some of it I kind of expected, to be fair, but I still feel they kind of took the piss. I mean, I'm not gonna fight it because I'm just kind of feeling like, you know what, whatever, I'm done with it anyway. And in fact, speaking of that, have I got my money back yet? I might need to call them still. Let me check something real quick. So they're supposed to was it 7 days? I think they said they're gonna send my money back. Let me check real quick. No, they haven't, you know. Alright. When was that? 7 days? Has it been 7 days yet, though, still? Let me check that real quick. Has it actually been 7 days, though? Before I get too mad. June. Oh, well, 7 working days actually. So, all right. So 25th of June. It's the 2nd of July. So, hasn't quite been 7 working days just yet. It's probably about 5 working days so far. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hopefully, it should be in a couple of days then.
Like you lost another one.
So typical happened to me at uni, even though I left 4 months before the end of the academic year. The rest of the housemates ruined the carpet and they tried to bill me part share of it. They take the piss, man. Yes, with yeah, they should. Alright, sorry. Getting a bit but yes, ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. No, what'd I just do? Okay, cool, that's fine. But yeah, people say the piss, man. It's like, if you left 4 months before, then that should be a massive consideration. Like, clearly, like, there were other people there that messed stuff up. Well, what they should have done, at least check it when you left. And then they would have known, but people just take the piss, bruv. Just want to make sure that I gave them the right bank details, though. I did double check at the time when I sent it, but you know, as we get closer and closer, it's like maybe I should just double check one more time. I did actually send all the right details. Yeah, cool. But yeah, it's like I knew there was going to be some deduction because I had some stuff stuck to the walls, or like blue tack, you know, my sheet music for the piano. I had some of that stuck to the wall, and when I was taking it down, the blue tack ripped off some of the paint, which I don't know about you, but I've never had an issue with taking blue tack off a wall and it ripping off the paint. Like, I've had blue tack on walls for years, and when you take it off, at most there'll be like a tiny little residue that you can rub out and it's fine. You know, like, this actually took off some of the paint, and because I had quite a few sheets stuck to the wall, it's quite noticeable. So I was like, man, they use some cheap paint on this wall, man. What the hell? But I figured that, yeah, they're gonna charge me for that, and all right, whatever. Sucks, but it is what it is. But then it start telling me, oh yeah, there was a deep cleaning bill. Oh, and also another thing I knew they were probably gonna charge as well is that the shower holder, like where you put the shower in thing, there was a crack there. which I can't remember if that was there before I got the apartment or not, but I figured whatever, they're probably going to charge that. But it's a tiny little thing, whatever, it can't be, you know what I mean, a little thing like that's not going to be as expensive. So yeah, I knew there was going to be some deduction. I wasn't surprised there was a deduction. But yeah, they started talking about, oh yeah, there's a cleaning bill, a deep cleaning bill. It's like, no way, I actually cleaned that apartment good. Like at most you might say there's a few bits of dust in one of the corners or something, you know what I mean, like something minor like that. There's no way you could tell me they had to like deep clean afterwards. No, I cleaned that apartment good, you know what I mean, like I swept, I wiped down everything. Deep cleaning, taking a piss, man. I'm sure they're just adding stuff in just to be like, oh yeah, but it came to 220 out of, it was like a £950 deposit, so I get, what's that, 730 back, something like that. Yeah, 730 back. And yeah, as much as I was taking a piss, I just thought, you know, I'm not gonna fight it. I'm not gonna fight it. I just don't want to get into that. But yeah, bloody piss take, man, for real. And they cheaped out, and now the tenant has to pay. You know what? Indeed. And you know what? The amount they charged before for the repaint of the walls, I'm pretty sure it cost them no way near that much, because we're literally talking like dots where the blue tack is. And okay, granted, maybe you don't just repaint those dots because, you know, it's going to look a bit odd. When the paint dries, it's still going to look a bit odd. But even if you had to repaint the whole wall, come on, man. You know what I think they did? My guess, and I don't know much about paint to know this for sure, but my guess is that they didn't actually paint the wall, and what they had was just the undercoat. Because you know, you can, when you have the undercoat, you're supposed to paint over that, right? My guess is that they just had the undercoat and thought, hey, that looks like a nice color, and just left it like that. And the whole wall was undercoat without actual paint. Because the walls I have here, you know, when I was taking stuff, I had stuff on blue tack on the walls ages, and when I finally took them off, this is like 3, 4, 5 years they were on the wall. Ages. And when I finally took them off, not a problem. Anytime I've ever taken blue tack off a wall, not a problem. This wall, paint comes off. Nah, that was some cheap ass paint they used, man. Even if it was paint at all, my guess is it was just the undercoat that they just didn't bother to paint over. So if anything, all they really need to do is apply another layer of undercoat. You know what I mean? It's not even a full job, it's just another layer of undercoat. It's like, but you know, it's done now, it's done, so. Oh. Man's getting a bit close, you know. Oh, these are everywhere, you know. Oh, damn. These mans are everywhere. Oof. Oosh. Oi, oi, oi. Damn it. How's things with Uber at the moment? They're going okay, I guess. I mean, been mostly doing the nights over the last excuse me, over the last maybe few weeks now. I've been mostly just working through the night. I feel like I've got a decent routine with it right now, actually. Just working through the night and sleeping during the day, and you know, doing the streams in the evenings, and still got time for piano practice and you know, that whole thing. So yeah, it feels like doing okay, but I mean, it's still at a place where it's not operating at full service because, you know, it's still technically under lockdown and there's still not as many people moving around as there was before. So there is still that to deal with, but you know, so yeah, still a little tough, no doubt. But yeah, you know, I'm still doing it, still digging it, still enjoying it. Need to get to cover. Oosh. You know, still trying to make the monies. Ooh. Gee. How's this going you with the lockdown? How's that, oh, damn it, man. Shit, that didn't work. I think our area might, look down again. It's, one of the basics areas that have been seeing increases. Gee, damn, man. That sucks. It would help with this. Yeah, he's moving around a bit more now. Ooh. Spaces at a premium right now. Pubs with beer gardens are pretty screwed. Wait, isn't if they got a beer garden, isn't that better? Because it means they have people outside.
The propaganda about Spartans doesn't lie. Listen, across the bridge, closer to town, there's others who use your help.
Oh, without. Okay, yeah. What a bit. Small space retail is fucked. Luckily, our shop is good size and layout is really spacious. You gotta be grateful sometimes, man. Well, you gotta be grateful all the time, really. But yeah. We walking. Yeah.
Service garage could sure use your help. Well, they might just have a scorpion in there.
Do they have a tank? Why do they have a tank? Give to us, there.
Ooh. I'm getting shot up. All this walking and damn.
The soldiers can drive. Stand up.
Right before the service garage could sure use your help. Well, they might just have a scorpion in there.
They have a tank.
Hey, who hitting me? Oh, son of a bitch. Shit, man. Oof. I lost my mate who fixed the boiler. What work was like. He said what I feared, that it was good initially, then has slowed right down to a crawl. Yeah, I think that's yeah, I think that's the thing with like a lot of things like this, like the initial boost to your business, and then things slowing down as people start reassessing their finances and all of that. Ooh. I'm like, this guy's moving around to prevent me getting hit, but can he keep still just a little bit so I can aim better? But yeah, I do feel like things generally are moving in the right direction. And I do still believe there's going to be a lot of positives that come out of this. Ugh, can't even aim properly. Alright, so yo, you want to drive over to this place? Or at least drive so I can in a position where I can shoot this guy? Why did they program the NPCs to like be just like a tiny bit above useless? Like they're like not at a point where they're completely useless, but just like a bit where, yeah, just a tiny bit useless. I see a lot of people turning to gambling. I was telling Professor that as he is investing in stocks, to only buy the guys that have good delivery sets. Ooh, shizzle. But if people have to travel to your store, you're gonna have a bad financial year. Yeah, I can see that. I think delivery services, especially even though places are reopening, like the whole thing about like when cinemas are reopening soon, but you know they're gonna have like various social distancing measures, means they're not selling as many tickets. So it's not like everybody's gonna start going out. You know, you're gonna have to start booking in advance, and also things like restaurants. You're not gonna sit in restaurants for a while, so yeah, getting food delivered could be a big thing. This guy, man, can you drive to a better position, please? Oh, screw it, man. Bloody hell. This guy's pissed me off too much. Need a new weapon as well. Where are we going? Over there somewhere. Ooh. Still need a new weapon though, like. Oh, at least some.
Why did they have a scorpion? This is UNSC here.
Ross.
Private security for a flood colony isn't unusual. Surprising to see something this heavy though.
I think my town is fucked anyways. It was already bad before coronavirus. Even with all the investments over the last 10 years. Damn. Oof. Yeah, and it's a shame that some parts of the world get forgotten about, you know. That's the reality. It's just just think hella awkward to control, you know.
Soldiers can drive?
So would you say would you say your part of town is an underfunded area?
For the gates.
All right. We gonna learn today.
Get hostiles to the other end of my cannon. Sauger is damaged. Focus fire. Taking fire in the gunner seat.
Still a few of those things out there, Spartans.
Oof.
Got a soldier.
Shit.
This'll hold, Bob. Get out of their fire.
Hey, what's happened? Can't even move, you know.
Nice one. Fire on those four. Knight is dead. Knight's moving in. Knight kill. Don't see any more targets from here. Scorpion's detecting some friendly fire. Forward, never know.
Looks like you
Finally.
never thought I'd thank the UNSC for a damn thing. But I do thank you, Spartans.
Finally.
Come on inside.
All set to roll.
Ooh. All right.
Governor Sloan, I was hoping we might have a word.
Come into town and we'll talk. I trust you won't cause any trouble.
What kind of welcome can we expect this far out?
Frontier colony like this? Not much. Best suggestion is to keep weapons down and hands off.
Got me achievement and a rare one too. You know what? I feel like this might be a good place to start wrapping up the stream actually, because as I was saying, I'm working these nights now, so gonna have to do my thing. So yeah, let's start wrapping this up. We just started a new chapter. Got to a new chapter. Cool, cool, cool. It's difficult to say I have seen investment because we are close to the M1, but it doesn't seem to have trickled down to the people. Don't help that people are so xenophobic either. The neighboring town and villages have thrived because they accept migrant workers while our town is dying. Yeah, it's funny how like people are so quick to blame all the problems of the country on immigrants and you know that whole thing, but the truth of the matter is that people are just assholes. Like our governments are such assholes, man. Like they are not for the people. And the worst thing is that the people who vote for them, or at least a lot of the people who vote for them, are people who do not benefit from their policies. You know, I don't understand why so many people are willing to vote against their own interests. Like feeling like, I don't know, like, oh yeah, it is the immigrants' fault I don't have a job and all that kind of nonsense. And truth is, man, it's like hard-working people get screwed over all the time. Places don't get investment it should be getting. Like say you're near the M1, so maybe it's not so bad there, but then how much of that reaches the people, you know, how much of that goes into the community? I don't know. Yo, what up, Sing? Sing with me. Sing here. Sing with me, man. Sing with me. How you doing, Sing? What up, homie? Just talking about some things. I feel like I made a decision in my mind. You know, saying we'll just, talk about the channel, and I feel like I need to make some changes to the YouTube channel. Some quite big changes, actually. Because, yeah. Well, hopefully not too big, but we'll see, we'll see. Trying to navigate my way through the world the best way I know how. But yeah. But yeah, just about to wrap up the stream when you came in. But it's all good, we can still talk for a minute. Bang, 97X, the future of rock and roll. How's your day going, Sing? How's your day been?
And his name is John C.
Follow. Yo, Exquizaz, Wagwan. Big up for the follow, Exquizaz. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you joining in. Appreciate you being part of the village. Following the stream because you like what you're saying, and that goes to everybody. If you like what you see, follow the stream, man. If you like what you're saying, follow the stream. Hopefully I should be back tomorrow on the live stream. I'm gonna try and stream as a schedule. as a sort of a schedule, I should say. But my current thinking is to stream most days. Yeah, most days, starting sometime between 9 a.m. and 10 p.m. at GMT. Sometime between 9 and 10 GMT. I won't pinpoint a specific time because it could change on a regular. But sometime between the hour of 9 and 10 p.m. at GMT is when I try to start. And then I'll stream for around 2 hours. Well, at least 2 hours, I should say. At least 2 hours. That's my current plan, to stream for at least 2 hours, starting between 9 and 10. Sometimes longer, sometimes maybe shorter. But that's the plan, to do at least 2 hour streams most days of the week, starting between 9 and 10. So hopefully I should be back tomorrow. God willing, we'll see. But yeah, I feel like I've got to make some changes to the YouTube channel. I need to fully decide what those changes are going to be, but I'm leaning right now towards just starting a whole new channel and gradually moving some content over there, with some edits being made to the videos before they go back up, and maybe new thumbnails designed in some cases as well. And yeah, so yeah, we'll see. I think the way I've been doing things, although in my mind it makes sense, I think there are people who jive with it as well, but I think the problem is that there's just too many people that have jumped on, subscribed to the channel, and never bothered to watch a video after that, and that's apparently a problem, because it means my videos aren't getting shown. And although I'm not overly bothered about the fame and the fortune, I do feel like I want to do the best by my content, you know, and try to get it out to as many people as possible. And if that means making some changes and maybe starting some things again, hey, I'm in this for the long run, you know what I mean? I'm in it for the long run. So, and as what's his name, Gary V says, like, you know what, it's good to start again. He says you have to love starting again. So maybe that's what I need to do. I need to start again, rethink some things. Exquisaz, big Halo fan. I'm streaming a lot of Halo right now. I don't know if I say I normally stream Halo, but I guess what I mostly stream comes under action. You know, action games and action adventure games. That's the biggest genre I play, action adventure games. Whether it's AAA or indie, I'll say most games I fall under action or action adventure. So yeah, a lot of Halo right now because I'm trying to get through Halo 5. But I wouldn't say I'm only a Halo streamer, but yeah, right now. A little bit of Last of Us Part 2 as well, but only when Sing's not looking. I'll hopefully tune in this weekend. Awesome. I'm a little busy for the 4th all weekend. Are you celebrating my birthday? I don't know how many people know this, but American Independence Day happens to be on my birthday. So for everybody celebrating the 4th of July, I'm just going to pretend that you're celebrating my birthday. I'm just going to do that. Where you launch the fireworks and having your parties and having your big meals. I'm just going to pretend it's all in honor of the day that I was born. But yeah, big up to all people on the 4th of July for celebrating. Hope you have yourself some fun. Light some fireworks for me, please. But yeah, what's this weekend? I'm gonna be streaming this weekend as well. What day is it today? It's Thursday today, so yeah, we're almost at the weekend. You know, I'll tell you what, the thing about working nights, the one thing about working nights is that it is easy to forget what day it is. You know, like it legit is. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's kind of easy to forget what day it is just anyway, but when you're working nights and you kind of waking up you work for the night and you wake up in the day, I do find myself kind of like, is it Saturday or Sunday? Or was it Monday? I find that I'm doing that a lot. Like, what day is it? But yeah, it's Thursday right now. Almost Friday evening. Almost Friday morning, rather, I should say. That's how we tune in again. Awesome. I'll do something special for your birthday. Yes, sir. But yeah, so I'm going to try and stream most days. So hopefully I'll be back again tomorrow. Starting time sometime between 9 and 10 p.m. I don't want to give an exact time, but sometime between 9 and 10 p.m. Maybe around about 9:30ish is when I'll try to start, and then stream for at least 2 hours. And then yeah, we'll do that. Try and do that most days. That's my current schedule ish. But yeah, man's got to get going. Gotta do some things. Gotta try and earn some cash. But yeah, big up for following. Big up for everybody who came through, whether you stayed for a little bit or stayed for a lot of bits. I appreciate you. To all the talkers and the stalkers, big up to all yours. And until whenever, if ever, hopefully very soon, hopefully tomorrow. Peace out, y'all. Stay safe, have fun, or at least have fun. I don't know about staying safe. Safe is boring. Have fun. But yeah, if you're not gonna be safe, at least don't be stupid. I think that's the message. You don't have to be safe, just don't be stupid. Yeah, be smart about it. All right, peace out, y'all.